Correct.
Her options are guilty, not guilty, or no location.
Sus opciones son declararse culpable, no culpable o no disputa los cargos. No.
No disputo los cargos.
I'm gonna play nolo. I'm not gonna fight the charges.
Okay. And Madam Clerk, can you tell me if she's eligible for a nolo?
You have 1 second.
Ok, están chequeando a ver si se le puede otorgar el nolo, porque tienen que revisar su historial de manejo para ver si usted califica para el nolo, ¿ok?
Sí, gracias.
Okay. Tienen que revisar
I don't
su historial
believe
de
she has a
manejo para ver
driver's
si usted
license.
califica para el
There's
nolo,
no
¿ok?
driver found.
Sí, gracias.
Okay.
I'm sorry, there was some
Expired.
interruption in there. Can you repeat that again, Madam Clerk?
Yes, I said I don't believe that she has a driver's license. It says no driver found.
Okay.
She had a Michigan one, but she just said that it expired.
Okay.
Que tenía una licencia de Michigan, pero se le venció y que no tienen ningún récord de que usted haya tenido una licencia válida de Georgia.
No.
But she can do a nolo for the accident, though.
She cannot or she can?
She can. She
She
can.
can. So she can do nolo for the accident, but not nolo for the driver license?
Well, yeah, because it's still going to go on her driving record if she was able to get a license for the state of Georgia in the future. Therefore, if she does the nolo now, then she's not admitting to fault in the accident.
Ok, se puede declarar nolo a lo del accidente, pero no a la de la licencia, porque en el futuro que se vaya a sacar la licencia de Georgia, entonces si se declara nolo, no va a admitir de que hubo un accidente.
Entiendo.
I
Can you tell me
understand.
what the total is, Madam Clerk?
Yes. For both of her tickets, it'll be $13.10.
13 what?
$13.10.
1310, ok. La multa por las dos citaciones son de $1,310. Pero puede pagar hoy, necesita 2 semanas para pagarlo o más de 2 semanas.
Yo lo puedo pagar ahora.
I can pay it right now.
Okay. If she can just go to, well, Madam Clerk, are you guys taking payments right now?
We are
I
not.
have to wait until I'm done with everyone in here, but she can pay it today.
Okay. So she needs to wait around until they're done with court so she can make the payment.
Usted lo puede pagar hoy, pero no ahorita exactamente porque vamos a empezar la sesión del tribunal, van a estar ocupadas, entonces una vez que ellas terminen con la sesión de audiencias del tribunal, usted lo puede pagar cuando ellas terminen, ¿ok? Pero sí lo puede pagar hoy, pero tiene que esperarse.
Sí, yo espero.
Okay, that's fine, I'll wait.
Okay. That was the only person in Spanish that we needed in the courtroom.
Ya se
correct?
puede sentar, señora,
Yo me espero.
y esperar,
Gracias.
afuera o adentro, como usted quiera.
Yeah.
¿Hay alguna otra persona que necesite intérprete que esté presente en el tribunal? Por favor, déjenos saber.
Sign and date that. Sign and date it with your address and phone.
Hey, Judge.
How are you doing?
Good, good. We just handled one interpreter case in the courtroom who was present in court, and we are ready to call the calendar and move forward. Well, I guess you still got to make your announcements.
Okay. Let me know when you all are ready.
We're ready, Judge.
All right, I'd like to welcome everyone to the Forest Park Municipal Court. The 1 o'clock session is an arraignment calendar. And go ahead, Ms. Ida.
Quiero darles la bienvenida al Tribunal Estatal, al Tribunal Municipal de Forest Park, y la sesión de la 1 de la tarde es la sesión de la lectura de cargos.
I'm going to ask everyone to please type your full name and your email address in the chat.
Le voy a pedir a todas las personas
Let me
que...
interrupt you because there's is it Vietnamese interpreter?
Mandarin.
Yes, so he's going to need the time to say the same thing after Miss Ida. also.
But she can't hear because she's not connected to her audio. I've messaged her about 6 times asking her.
Oh,
Then why don't we wait until we get to that particular offender and I will just do hers one-on-one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Go
Asegú-
ahead,
ase-
Sana.
asegúrese de que coloca su nombre y su correo electrónico en el chat, por favor.
Because today is your arraignment day, you will enter the initial plea in your case.
Porque hoy es la lectura de cargos, usted va a decir cómo se declara comenzando su declaración inicial.
Your plea will be not guilty, guilty, or nolo contendere.
Su declaración va a ser escoger una, culpable, no culpable o no lo disputa.
There are certain rules of the virtual court that we must comply with.
Hay ciertas reglas que tenemos que cumplir aquí cuando estamos en una sesión virtual.
First and foremost, there can be no distractions in your background.
Primero y principal, no puede haber ningún tipo de distracción en el trasfondo donde usted se encuentra.
Secondly, please keep your video on at all times.
Y segundo, mantenga su video siempre prendido en todo momento.
Please ensure that you have proper internet connectivity.
Asegúrese que una conexión a la internet que sea la apropiada.
We are anticipating that this court session could last up to 2 hours, so please make sure there are no distractions for that 2-hour time frame.
Anticipamos que esta sesión puede durar hasta 2 horas. Por favor, asegúrese que no haya ningún tipo de distracción durante estas 2 horas.
For those who enter a not guilty plea, your case will be set down on a trial calendar for a date in the future.
Para aquellas personas que se declaren no culpables, su caso se va a fijar para una fecha en el futuro, para que tenga un juicio si se declara no culpable.
For those who enter a guilty or a nolo plea, your case will be adjudicated without a trial on today.
Al que se declare nulo o culpable, su juicio se va a dar un fallo hoy aquí, si se declara culpable o nulo.
Please ensure that your full name and your email address is in the chat.
Por favor, asegúrese que su nombre completo y su correo electrónico lo escribió en el chat.
All communications will take place via email through DocuSign.
Toda la comunicación que tenga con tribunal se va a llevar a cabo por medio del correo electrónico y por medio de DocuSign. Le van a mandar documentos que usted tiene que llenar y devolver.
It is your responsibility to check your email and to respond through your email through DocuSign.
Es su responsabilidad chequear su correo electrónico y responder a toda la comunicación electrónica que le manden por medio de DocuSign.
If you have any questions regarding your case or this process, please ask when your name is called.
Si tiene alguna pregunta acerca de su caso, del proceso que vamos a tomar, se va a llevar a cabo hoy, por favor, hágala cuando digan su nombre y llamen su caso.
Until your name is called, please ensure that your device is on mute.
Y hasta que se diga su nombre, por favor, asegúrese que su micrófono de Zoom está apagado, no está activado el micrófono, tiene que estar desactivado.
Again, please ensure that your full name and your email address is typed in the chat and sent to FPMC.
Y asegúrese de que, por favor, de nuevo, que ponga su correo electrónico y su nombre en el chat y se lo mande a FPMC.
We will go ahead and begin to call the docket. Do we have any preliminary matters that we need to take care of before we start calling the docket?
Ahora vamos a llamar a la lista de casos.
Your Honor, no, the only attorney case that was set on this calendar has been reset till October 26 at 1 p.m.
Do we have any matters? Is this Ms. Payton handling this one?
Yes.
Can I get you to send me a copy of the document you know I need to look at that I can't find?
Yes.
Thank you.
Do it right now.
If you'll send it to my email, thank you. All right. I'm going to ask the prosecutor or one of the people in the clerk's office to call the docket while I secure that document.
Absolutely, Your Honor. I'll go ahead and do that.
Thank you.
Judge, well, actually, the first person we just talked about, so I just called everybody else after that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, when I call the calendar, you're requested to make or enter a plea. The options: guilty, not guilty, or nolo contendere.
Damas y caballeros, ahora vamos a llamar a la lista de casos. Se le pide que que decida cómo se va a declarar. Tiene una opción: declararse culpable, no culpable o no lo contendere, no lo disputo.
现在他开始点名。 点名的时候呢，你要回答是说你要认罪，还是说无罪，或者是说你不跟他争辩啊？你要讲一种，到时候你的案子啊，他现在对你的起诉啊，你要回答这3种的一种。
All right, so the first person that I have on my calendar is Alejandro Benitez Villalobos.
Alejandro Benítez Villalobos, por favor, active su micrófono. Si se encuentra presente, díganos cómo se declara. Alejandro Benítez Villalobos.
All right, that's going to be an FTA. Next person is Cassandra Bruce. Cassandra Bruce. FTA. Lai Chen.
他叫你的名字了，就是陈立啊，他叫成赖啊，你叫陈立啊哈，你就说
Okay, I'm here.
What is your plea?
那你要认罪还是不认罪，还是说你要说不争辩呢？
不争辩。
？Nolo，
Thank you.
谢谢
Come。back to you.
You're welcome.
Ma'am. No.
Tian Dejanette.
She's in the courtroom. She's coming now.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Dejanette. What is your plea to the charge?
Guilty.
All right. Thank you. We'll come back to you. You can have a seat. Shiteria Edwards.
Nolo.
Thank you, ma'am. Kizzy Hart. Kizzy Hart. FTA.
I believe she's a bond forfeiture.
Oh, okay. Malcolm Howard. Malcolm Howard. FTA. Lester Kuntz.
On stage.
You have to take your microphone off, Mr. Kuntz.
Can you hear me now?
I can. What is your plea, sir?
I don't even know what my case is. I don't even know what I'm charged with.
You're charged with too fast for conditions or a basic rules violation. So it's a traffic offense.
Traffic offense?
Yes,
No,
sir.
no.
Thank you. You can place yourself back on mute. We'll come back to you. Armstead Lowe.
Yes,
Mr. Lowe, what is your plea to your charges?
guilty.
Thank you, sir. We'll come back to you. Lee Major.
Not guilty.
Thank you, sir. We'll come back to you. Armando Rivera.
Armando Rivera, por favor, active su micrófono y déjenos saber cómo se declara.
Yes, sir. I'm not sure what to plead myself. I didn't plead myself the last time either. I'm like to show my proof of the requirement that y'all gave me.
What requirement was that, sir?
I was supposed to get my Class C license and also take this driver defense school classes.
So we got you down for compliance. Just stand by. We'll come back to you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
We already did Ms. Sanchez Perez. Shanira Scherer. Shanira Scherer. FTA. Amy Stackhouse or Amani Stackhouse.
Anne-Marie Stackhouse, I'm here.
Is it Anne Marie?
Yes.
Well, they messed us all up on this calendar. That's okay. Okay, so Ms. Stackhouse, what is your plea?
Nolo.
All right. Thank you. We'll come back to you in just a second.
Solicitor.
Yes.
Solicitor. I'm sorry. She's the one that the judge wanted to speak with. Her mom is
Okay.
here today as well.
All right, so is this a compliance?
Yes.
Okay, we got you. Xaverius Tigner. Mr. Tigner?
No, Nolo.
Mr. Tigner, we got you to take your microphone off mute, but your camera went down. Both of them.
Nolo. Hello?
I got your Nolo, but your camera is off now. There you go. There you go. All right. So you can just put yourself back on mute. We'll come back to you in just a second, okay? Cortland Willis. Cortland Willis.
I'm here. I
All
do
right.
Nolo.
Thank you, sir. We'll come back to you in just a second.
All right.
Karomi Wood.
I'm here, Nolo.
Thank you, sir. Come back to you. And I got a gentleman that's standing up in the courtroom, sir. What is your name?
Deontavius Turner.
Turner.
It should be on page 5, solicitor.
Okay. What is your plea, sir?
Nolo.
Thank you. We got you. We'll come back to you in just a second. All right, so I have a Consuela Tigner on here. Is that Mr. Tigner? Are you related to Consuela Tigner?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Was she supposed to be on this calendar also?
No. Here for support.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. All right. And then counselor, you have, who's your client? You're on mute. You're still on mute. You have to take yourself off mute, counselor.
Can you hear me now?
I can. Go ahead.
Yeah, I apologize. I didn't realize I on mute. I'm at the doctor's office out in the parking lot in my car. I have Antonio Alejandro Villalobos, maybe Benitez Villalobos.
Okay.
He was put on today because he was in immigration custody.
All right, that's on page 1. We had him as an FTA. And
Yeah.
Mr. Villalobos is not present, correct? What plea are you going to enter for him?
At present, Your Honor, I don't know where he is. I know the immigration picked him up. What happened after that? His sister said he got deported, but I don't know.
Okay. Do you know if you can get an order of deportation from immigration from the family?
His sister sent me something, a picture or something to my wife's cell phone. I can try to see if I can get something for you. I talked to her this morning. I don't have it with me.
Okay. So let's do this. We're going to reset him. We'll do a not guilty for now, but we'll reset him. If you can get us a order of deportation from immigration, then we'll notate the file. More than likely, the judge will put it on some sort of a 90-day status. And if we still don't have anything at that point,
that's fine. That's fine with me. As I say, I've got a doctor's appointment at 2:00. I'm sitting over in the parking lot outside the doctor's office, so that's why I'm not in the office.
Can you give me your email address so that we can email that information to you?
It's ABOGADO Perry, PERRY @hotmail.com. They have it in the system because they sent me the link.
Okay.
For today.
We can go ahead and get you to log off, Mr. Perry, and we will send you a new court date. I'll speak to the judge about the issue, okay?
Oh, I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
No worries. Uh-huh.
Okay.
And all right, so you don't have anybody else on here, right?
No, that was it. I was going to ask you if I could, because the other person doesn't need an interpreter, Mr. Rivera. He spoke English fine.
Okay. And then the lady who's in the court has been handled. So yes, you can go ahead and go.
Okay. Well, thank you and have a good day.
No worries. See you later. All
Bye.
right. And then on Miss, okay, Sir Interpreter, can you please let me know if I'm saying which is the last name? Is it Chen the last name or Lee?
That's correct. Yeah. Yes.
Chen is the
And
last name.
that's like, yeah, Lee is her first name. Yes. Chen Lee.
Okay. All right, and she's doing a NOLO. And can, Madam Clerk, can you tell me whether or not she's eligible for the NOLO?
I believe she has a California license if I'm.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. You have it on there. So, Sir Interpreter, if you can let Ms. Chen know that because she has a California license, a NOLO will not apply. It only applies to Georgia licenses. So we can take her NOLO, but they're going to change it to a guilty.
陈小姐，由于你的目前的驾驶执照是加州的，所以说我们当然可以接受你的 NOLO， 但是加州的执照呢，一旦被放进去的话呢，到时候乔治亚州还是会算你是有罪的。那请你把你的声音打开来。
那我怎么办？
So what should I do right now?
Well, I can't advise her, but her options are guilty and not guilty.
因为我本人是你的起诉官嘛，我是来控诉你有罪的，所以我不能给你一些 advice。但是呢，你只有2个选择，一个是说认罪，那一个说不认罪。
我已经付了那个payment.
She's already made that payment on that citation.
That's correct. Yes,
and
Your Honor.
She received some kind of a notice about this court date whenever there was already a guilty payment made on that. That payment should have already been received.
Madam Clerk, do you have a payment on this?
I'm checking right now.
Good. 他在查你其实付钱就是认罪了。哎呀，他说还没收到。
Where did he pay?
什么时候付钱的陈小姐？
我是 by the money order and 然后是寄信寄过去的。
好 I bought a money order, then I send it through snail mail.
Oh, you can't send an money order through an email, I don't think.
He has a cash bond.
你还有一个保释金在当时在他们的警察局，在他们的单位还有的。
Solicitor.
Yes.
She sent in the money order. We put it in as a cash bond because she called us stating that she wanted to, or she sent us a letter, I'm sorry, stating that she wanted to keep it off of her record. So that's why she wanted to come to court. But we do have her payment.
Yeah, she was interested in if you guys would take that under advisement or not to withhold it from her driving record.
So unfortunately, there's no way that we can do that because she does not have a Georgia driver's license.
Okay,
I don't know California, what impact it will have in California.
Yeah, 本来是可以的，但是由于你拿的是加州的执照你很可惜的，你没有一个乔治亚州的执照，所以说这个是会影响到你现在就是说我们想要帮你但是我们乔治亚州的法律是你没有执照没办法做。
Yes, sir. I thought I heard you say that to someone else before too. And but you do have confirmation of her payment. Is this all settled for her?
Yes, we do have the payment in the system. It was a cash bond, so she's good to go.
你可以走了陈小姐，就是你等于认罪了到时候这案子已经解决掉了，这点数还是会照扣，如果有扣点的话，你可以走了。
谢谢。
Would you guys be willing to send her some kind of confirmation of payment?
你有 email 的，没问题的。
好的。
So as long as she put her email into the chat, we will forward her disposition. She needs to make the request for the disposition, which will indicate that it's been taken care of.
刚才法官叫你再三的说，一定要记得把你的名字跟你的 email 放到里面 chat， 那已经放了，所以说没有问题，到时候会把结案的情况跟你解决，给你寄给你。
所以我还是有扣分是吧？
So again, that Mr. Andrea said that there's going to be some deduction, right, from some point deduction from my driving record, right?
Well, no, and that's what I was trying to explain to her because she doesn't. The points are only applicable to Georgia driver's license because she has a California license. We cannot put points on there or take points away.
所以我正要跟你解释啊，由于你没有乔治亚州的执照，所以我把你点数拿走也拿不走的。所以说你的是加州的执照啊，所以点数怎么扣？是不是？所以在乔治亚州你点数我不会扣得到的，扣不到你的点数的。
谢谢。
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, so she can go ahead and log off as long as we have her email address so that we can forward her the information. Okay.
你 email 你的名字都在 chat 的话，那你现在可以走了啊，你可以先离开了，再见，谢谢。
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So may I be excused too?
Yes, sir. Judge, this is interpreter chose only matter, and I think we just disposed of that. So if we can release him.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Sir,
Thank you.
all right, see you next time.
See you.
All right, you'll tell me the next one. I have my docket now.
All right, let me just go back.
Thank you,
We're still
Ms.
on the first
Payton.
page.
You're welcome.
At the top of that docket, Judge, we reset Miss Battle till October 26th at 1 p.m.
Okay,
Benitez Villalobos was represented by an attorney who just popped in here. This case was on previously, and he announced that there was an immigration issue going on and he was in immigration jail at the time. Well, he just announced that he's out of immigration jail, but nobody knows where he is. The sister indicates that he may have been deported. I asked Mr. Perry if he could provide the court with a deportation letter from immigration so that we can verify that he is no longer around. And we would put it on a 90-day status, hold it to see if he pops back up. Otherwise, the court will make a decision as to what to do with that case at that point.
okay,
And of course, Cassandra Bruce, the next person on the first page, was a FTA.
thank you.
Then, of course, we just released the interpreter on Lai Chen,
Yes,
and she had already paid that and was
Okay.
basically bringing a guilty plea. So the next person is Tian Dugonnet, which is a guilty plea judge.
thank you. Are they ready to rock and roll?
I believe she's the president in the courtroom.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, young lady, if you'll please come up to the mic. It's my understanding you're entering a guilty plea to this charge. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you understand by entering into the plea that you're doing so without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes.
Do you further understand by entering into the plea that you are waiving your right to a trial?
Yes.
Are you entering into the plea, young lady, freely and voluntarily?
Yes, freely and voluntarily.
And do you believe it is in your best interest to enter into the plea?
Yes.
What is this particular charge? Is it children playing in the streets?
Yes.
Is this a city ordinance violation, Mr. Prosecutor?
I believe it is, Judge. I don't have a copy of the citation, but
Okay. And what is your relationship to the children?
It was one child and I'm her mother.
All right, what I'm gonna do is do a 90-day abeyance. I'm gonna see you back here in 90 days. Hopefully, we will not have that charge again. Worst case, I will ask you to pay a fine. Because it's a city ordinance violation, it does not show on your record. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
I have not.
Why not?
he's the president of the courtroom, Judge.
I got you. Can you please provide them with your email address?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Green, if you'll get that, and we'll give her a 90-day reset.
Okay, we'll do.
Thank you. Next is Shateria Edwards.
Yes, Your Honor, that was a no-lo.
Thank you, Mr. Edwards. Are you prepared to go forward with your plea?
Yes,
You understand by entering into the no-lo plea, you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
yes,
And do you also understand by entering into the plea that you are waiving your right to a trial?
yes,
Are you entering into the plea freely and voluntarily?
yes,
And do you believe it is in your best interest to enter into the plea?
yes,
Can you do the court a favor?
yes,
Can you please wear your seatbelt?
yes,
Thank you. The court will accept your no-lo plea. There will be no fine imposed this time. Do you understand that?
yes, sir.
Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Payton, do we have her email information?
Yes, we do, sir.
All right, Ms. Edwards, you will receive your plea form as well as your case disposition order through your email. Sign the plea form, send it back. Then you will receive your case disposition where the no plea was accepted, but there was no fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can disengage from the call. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kizzy Hart.
That was a bond
Forfeiture.
Thank you. Malcolm Howard.
That was an FTA.
Thank you.
Your name is Low, right?
Lester Contz.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Contz, what is your plea to this charge, sir? Is it not guilty, guilty, or nolo contendere?
Nolo.
Is he eligible for a nolo?
He is.
Mr. Contz, do you understand that by entering into the nolo plea, sir, you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes, sir. I do.
And sir, do you also understand that by entering into the plea that you are waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Sir, are you entering into this plea freely and voluntarily?
I am.
And sir, do you believe it is in your best interest to enter into the plea?
Yes, sir.
Sir, do you have any questions you'd like to ask the court?
No.
All right, sir, the fine amount is $150. Once this is paid, this will be a non-reportable offense. Do you understand that?
Okay.
Are you able to satisfy the $150 today or within 2 weeks, or do you need a longer period of time?
Can you give me a long period of time? I'll get it paid.
All right, sir, then unfortunately, you will have to be placed on probation for 6 months. Your probation will end upon the payment of the fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Place him on 6 months pay-only probation. You will receive that information from this screen today before you leave the courtroom. Do you understand that, sir?
He's not present in court, Judge. We need his email.
Okay, he's not present. All right, Mr. Khan. Can we please have you typed what is your email address, sir?
Wait a minute, I don't have an email.
Okay. Well, how are you participating today on this call? Are you using someone else's email?
I'm using my wife's telephone.
Is she available? Is she with you?
She is.
Can you please have her to provide us with her email address?
Okay, here she is.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I need to get some information to your husband. Can I count on you to get that information to him?
Yes.
So you're going to receive through your email his plea form and his probation direction. I need for him to send his plea form back immediately, and then I need for him to go meet with probation. Can you make sure he does that?
Yes.
He has a fine of $150. I hope he pays it within the first 29 days. That way he will not have to go on probation. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Can I please have your email address and your full name?
My name is Sharon Bowles, Bowles.
Okay.
My email address is sbowles958@gmail.com.
That's sbowles958@gmail.com.
Yes.
And you are the wife.
Yes.
Oftentimes when you ask him to do things, does he follow your advice?
Yes.
Good. So there should be no problems, right?
None.
Thank you. It is always good to meet the person in charge. You know that?
Yes, I believe that. Yes.
And you look like somebody who knows how to handle your business. Do you know that?
Thank you. I am.
I think you do.
Okay.
I wish I could deal with more people like you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, since we have your information, you both can disengage from the call. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Bowles, and nice meeting you, okay?
Thank you. Okay.
Okay. Armstead Lowe?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Lowe, what is your plea to the suspended registration charge, sir?
Guilty.
Is Mr. Lowe eligible for a no-low plea? And is that Mr. Lowe there in the courtroom?
He is in here with me, Your Honor.
And he is eligible.
All right, Mr. Lowe, do you want to plead no-low because this is a suspendable offense? Mr. Lowe, would you like to change your plea to no-low, sir?
No.
And do you understand why? The particular charge that you're charged with will suspend your license. A no-low plea will keep your license out of suspension. Do you understand that?
No, sir.
So would you like to change your plea to nolo, sir?
Yes, sir.
Sir, do you understand that by entering into the nolo plea that you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
And sir, do you also understand that by entering into the plea that you are waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Sir, are you entering into the plea freely and voluntarily?
Sir,
Are you entering into this plea freely and voluntarily?
freely.
And sir, do you think it is in your best interest to enter a nolo plea to the reduced charge of expired registration?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, the fine amount is $595. Are you able to pay that in 2 weeks, or do you need a longer period of time?
I need a long period of time.
All right, sir, you will be placed on probation for 12 months. Your probation will end the moment this fine is paid. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If it is paid within the first 29 days, you do not have to pay any monthly supervision fees. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If your probation goes its full term, the monthly probation fees will be capped out for 3 months. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And understand that probation does not show on your record unless you violate the terms and conditions. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you understand that if you violate your probation, you can come back in front of me on a revocation calendar. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Sir, do you have any questions?
By there, updated my tag. I updated the tag information and everything. Is the insurance supposed to had swapped the tag over? Is this about 14 days now? About 3 days before I did it. Is the tag supposed to be up to date, sir?
Well, this particular charge has nothing to do primarily with your tag. This charge means that your insurance lapsed within a 1-year period before your ticket date. And once your insurance lapses, that result in the tag and the insurance company notifying the tag office and the tag office suspending your registration. So do you recall a time when there was no insurance on that vehicle during the 1-year period before the ticket date?
All right.
Do you recall that?
Sir?
Do you recall not having insurance on that car during that 1-year period before the ticket date?
I had insurance on the car, sir.
Did you have insurance the entire 12 months before the ticket date?
Yes, sir.
So when you received this ticket, Mr. Lowe, did you go to the tag office and ask them why did it show that your registration was suspended?
They had said his by there I switched insurance. I said is my other barber there. I didn't pick it up and put it in the system.
Okay, well, switching insurance would not have done this unless that switching was about a 10 or a 15-day gap. So I don't know that that is necessarily what caused it. Do you recall any time period where 10 days or greater, there was no insurance on that vehicle?
I will have to get back with the insurance company then, sir.
Okay. Well, you're on probation. If it turns out to be that you should not have been, you can always come back in front of the court on a Wednesday. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, they will give you your probation information. If you'll please have a seat.
All right.
Thank you. The next person is Lee Major. Mr. Major, if you'll please unmute your device. What is your plea to the expired tag charge, sir?
Not guilty. That's the thing is, there's no tag on the car.
Okay, well, what is your plea to not have the tag on the car?
I was trying to get the registration for the car. That's what it's
Were
been
you
going
driving
on.
the car without a tag?
Yeah, but it has insurance. It's insured.
Okay. Had you just purchased the car?
I had it for about like 4 months, and trying to get the paperwork has been hard because the person that I got it from, he's gone out of town and we can't contact him.
Well, you know, when you buy it from a private owner, you're supposed to have it registered within 7 or no more than 30 days of the date of birth. If not, you can get a ticket for driving a car without a tag. You understand that?
Okay.
But I understand you're entering a not guilty plea. Do you want me to keep this case in Forest Park, or do you want me to bind it over to Clayton County where you can have a jury trial?
I mean, I can take it to Clayton County.
Okay, we're gonna bind your case over to Clayton County. I'm gonna note that there was no tag on the car and you said you didn't have a tag. When you get over to the judge, you can explain to that judge why you should not be charged with driving a car without a tag. You understand that?
Okay.
All right, they're gonna need, have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, I did.
Can we confirm that Mr. Lee's information, Mr. Major's Lee information is in?
Yes, we have it.
All right, and sir, can we please verify your address? If you'll please say your address.
1636 Bad Pipe Place, Conley, Georgia.
Is that the address that we have on file?
No.
Then please type your current address in the chat, sir.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the
And
next person.
you can just send it to the Forest Park Municipal Court.
When you type it in the chat, send it to FPMC.
Okay.
All right. Armando Rivera,
Yes, sir.
how are you doing, young man?
Doing great. How are you?
I am doing very well. Are you here on a compliance calendar?
Yes, sir.
All right, what were you supposed to be doing?
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
What were you supposed to be doing?
I was supposed to take a driver defense class and also.
Did you take it?
Yes, sir.
You have your proof of completion?
Yes, sir. Right here.
All right, and okay, I need for you to get that to the court, and what else were you supposed to do?
Also my Class C license.
All right, and Ms. Payton, do I have noted on there what I was gonna do if he was in compliance?
I do not have that.
Okay, so
I
he
have-
has a, go ahead.
I have the information. You advise that you would amend the charge to a non-reportable offense.
Okay, that's what I thought. So I need for this young man, can you please take a screenshot of your proof of completion and send that, email that to the court?
I already emailed it, sir.
All right, do we have a copy of his proof of completion?
Sir, when did you email that to us?
Maybe 10 minutes ago.
Yes, we have it.
All right, and he has gotten himself a license, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we're gonna reduce both of these to a basic rules because he's in compliance. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
His total fine for both violations are $300. Do you understand that, young man?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you able to pay that in 2 weeks, or do you need a longer period of time?
No, I can pay it in 2 weeks, Your Honor.
All right. Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Do we have a previous plea form from him, or do I need to get one?
I'm gonna look in DocuSign, okay?
Okay. And young man, can you please type your name and email address in the chat if you've not already done so?
I already have.
We have it.
Okay, so what is your plea to these 2 charges? Is it guilty or nolo?
Nolo.
All right, do you understand by entering into the nolo plea that you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
You also understand that by entering into the plea that you are waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, Your
Are you entering into the plea, young man, freely and voluntarily?
I am, Your Honor.
All right, the court will accept your plea. You've done everything you're supposed to do. Your offenses have been reduced to non-reportable offenses, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You will pay a fine of $300. How old are you?
I'm 19.
So we are out of high school, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what are you doing now?
I'm working.
Well, good for you. Where do you work?
I work for construction and I work for security on the weekends.
Okay, what type of construction do you do?
I do roofing. Retail.
Do you frame up the trussels, or do you have them installed and you just simply put them on the house?
No, I'll go out there and frame it up there.
Wonderful. All right, well, do you have any questions you'd like to ask me?
I don't, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, well, good luck to you. You can disengage from the call.
Hey, thank you. Have a great day, Your Honor.
All right, you take care. Maria Sanchez Perez.
Judge, I believe handled. Yes, so she entered a NOLO. She's paying that fine today. She's in the courtroom, just waiting for court to be over with so that she can go ahead and make the payment.
All right, and what was the total amount?
$13.10.
Okay, I'll go to the next person. Shanara Scherer.
That was an FTA when we called the calendar, Judge.
Okay. Amani Stackhouse.
Yeah.
Here, it's
That's my little shot put.
Yeah. And Judge, the first name is Anne Marie.
Anne Marie.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Emery.
Okay, good. Who do you have with you, Miss Stackhouse?
My mom.
Mom, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine. Tell me a little bit about Anne Marie.
She's pretty much she's a pretty decent kid.
I think she's a great kid. We just got to get her to start walking next door stealing.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know what that's about, and she got a job, so I don't see why.
And she's a little lazy thief that she only wants to walk next door and steal.
I see that.
What is that about?
What's that about?
And you stealing hair and nails and things that you think make you cute. What is that about?
I don't know how to explain it.
You better open up your mouth and start talking because you in trouble.
I took it because I was being selfish and I didn't want to pay them.
Didn't you steal some food too?
Yes.
What is that about?
I took it because I didn't have the money at the time, and I was also working, and I was working on an empty stomach, so I didn't want to work on an empty stomach.
Mom, where did she fall in the family?
She's the firstborn.
So she's the oldest.
She is.
And how many siblings does she have up under her?
3.
And how old are you, Miss Anne Marie?
17.
We're still in high school.
Yes.
Where are you in high school?
Forest Park High.
This is your junior or senior year?
My junior year.
Talk to me about your grades.
Right now, they're kind of not that good because I haven't really been paying attention. So, but most of my grades are good, just probably like 2 of my classes.
Let me repeat to you what you just said. My grades are not good because I haven't been paying attention. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So we need to do something to turn this around. So let me ask you a question. Do you need for me to stick you in jail where you can get your GED and you'll be forced to pay attention? Or are you mature enough to go to school and not make a grade below a B?
I'm mature enough to go to school.
And not make a grade below a B?
Yes.
Which means you're gonna pay attention.
Yes.
And you're gonna stop stealing.
Yes.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see you back here at the end of the school year. There can be no grade below a B.
All right.
Now, don't agree with me if you know you're gonna get a C or a D or an F.
Okay. So I have a social studies class, and I'm not really good at social studies, so that might be my only class I have a C in.
Okay. So let me say something to you. I can put you in jail and get you a tutor, or you can get your own tutor and get that grade up.
I can get my own tutor.
I thought you could. See, let me tell you the difference between mamas and judges. Your mother knows you, she loves you, and she's gonna accept those little lame excuses. I'm not gonna accept, because you over here stealing, you in school, you're not paying attention, and now you still giving me excuses. So you do know at some point, I'm gonna have to bring that train to a halt.
Yes.
I need you to stop stealing. I need you to only make A's and B's. And when you come back here at the end of the year, we're gonna still have to deal with these charges, but I'm gonna see what you can do as far as getting your grades up. So other than social studies, is there any other issue? No, Judge, there's no issue.
No.
Is there an issue?
No, sir.
Now, when your mother asks you to do something, do you do it cheerfully or you kind of get around to it when you want to?
No, I do it.
What now?
I said, no, I do it.
So if I were to ask her that question, what would she say?
She does it.
Okay, well, Mom, can you handle this or do you need for me to handle this?
Nah, I think I can handle it. I think she kind of know what's up.
Okay, all right. Now, you know you look like you could be her sister, don't you? Like maybe 2 or 3 years apart?
I had her very young.
Okay, so that means I probably look like the granddad.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Anne Marie,
Yes, sir.
there can be no more anything regarding you instilling and not doing your burden. Okay?
Understandable.
I'm gonna see you back here in June. There can be no excuses. The teacher was mean to me. I got sick. I was worried. I don't want to hear none of that. Okay?
All right.
I'm gonna see you back here in June. There can be no grade below a B, and then we'll deal with these shoplifting charges. If there is a grade below a B, what you're telling me is I just need to go to jail and get my GED. I'm gonna make it real plain for you.
Making it simple.
Now, am I putting a little pressure on you?
Yes.
Well, good. I hope you do well under pressure. Because let me explain something to you. You have put your mother in a situation that she does not want to be in, which is standing in court next to you, facing some charges like this. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Don't put her in that situation ever again.
Yes, sir.
They're gonna give you a reset court date for June. I'll see you back here in June. No grade below a B. No grade below a B. You attend Forest Park, you're a junior, and you cannot get in any more trouble.
Yes, sir.
Now, is there something out there pending I need to know about?
No, sir.
You sure?
Yes.
Nothing else.
All right.
No, no.
Now, Mom, when she got caught, did she immediately tell you about this or did she tell you later?
Actually, she didn't tell me at first, and I didn't find out about this second one till after the first court date.
Miss Anne Marie, what's that about?
I was scared because it was my second one and I didn't want her to be disappointed in me.
She's gonna be disappointed. It's your second one. If you don't want to disappoint her, why don't you stop stealing?
I stopped. So.
You see, you can't, no, you gonna tell me anything if you just want to get out of the courtroom. But I promise you this. I know that you can get your GED in jail. I'm telling you that. And I know that if you are in jail, you cannot steal. And I know that if you are in jail, you will pay attention to everything they tell you. So I'm giving you an option to do that while being at home. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, do we have a plea form from Ms. Stackhouse?
Yes.
Your Honor.
All right, we're gonna reset her until June. No grade below a B, no more trouble. I'll see you then.
Yes, sir. Okay, so y'all good to go.
Mom, thank you for coming to court with her.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, no problem. Xavier Tigner,
Hey, Your Honor.
how are you doing, sir? What is your plea to the speeding charge? Is it not guilty, guilty, or no low contender?
Nolo.
Is he eligible for a NOLO plea?
He is.
You understand that by entering into the NOLO plea, sir, you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Sir, do you also understand that by entering into the plea that you're waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Sir, are you entering into the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, I am.
And sir, do you believe it is in your best interest to enter into the plea?
Yes, sir.
And sir, do you have any questions you'd like to ask me?
Due to the fact that I was speeding, they say I was speeding. I was feeling kind of ill, and I had to go take a COVID test, and it wound up being positive. But other than that, it was two other cars right beside me, so I don't understand why I was speeding. But
well, do you want to go with the NOLO, or do you want to change it to not guilty and let the city prove the charges against you?
no, I go with Nolo.
All right. The court will accept the NOLO plea. The fine amount is $225. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Are you able to pay that in 2 weeks, or do you need a longer period of time?
2 weeks.
All right. Sir, have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, sir.
Can we confirm that, Ms. Payton?
Yes, we have it.
All right, so Mr. Tigner, you will receive your plea form as well as your 2-week agreement through your email by close of business tomorrow. Send the plea agreement back immediately through DocuSign, and then you will get your 2-week agreement. Please comply within the next 2 weeks. Pay the sum of $225, sir, okay?
$225?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much. You can disengage from the call.
All right, thank you.
All right. Deontavius Turner.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Turner, you're charged with discharging a firearm, obstruction of an officer in public drunk. What is your plea to the 3 charges, sir?
Nolo, Your Honor.
Is he eligible for a NOLO plea?
Hold on 1 second. Yes, he is, Judge.
All right, sir, do you understand that by entering into the NOLO plea, you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
And sir, do you also understand that by entering into the plea that you are waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, are you entering into the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, the total fine for all 3 violations is $1,285. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, are you able to pay that in 2 weeks, or do you need a longer period of time?
I need a longer period of time, Your Honor.
Sir, you will be placed on probation for 24 months. 3 months are mandatory. After 3 months, if the fine is paid, your probation can end automatically. Do you understand that?
Yes, Sean. You said I'll be on probation for what, 12 months?
For 24 months, but 3 months of that is mandatory.
Yes.
So if you've paid the fine after 3 months, your probation can end automatically.
Yes, Sean.
All right, they're gonna provide you with your plea form and your probation information before you leave the courtroom today, okay, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right, you take care of yourself, dude.
All right, yes, sir.
All right, Cortland Willis.
Yes, I'm here.
How are you doing, Mr. Willis? What is your plea to the suspended registration charge, sir? Is it not guilty, or NOLO contendere?
I was gonna do NOLO, plead NOLO.
Let me see if you're eligible for a NOLO. Is he eligible for a NOLO plea?
Yes, he is.
Mr. Willis, did this vehicle belong to you at the time of the stop?
Yes, and I have a question.
What is your question?
All right, you see, the suspended registration come from like the relapse insurance, and I had paid
your insurance lapsed, correct?
Yeah, I had paid the relapse fee way before that.
That's $85.
Yeah, I had paid that, and
this is just simply the fine for allowing it to lapse in the first place.
Okay, and
now the fine is much more than the lapse fee, okay?
Yeah, I know. And you see, it was crazy when they issued the ticket out to me. Somebody had hit me, and my car flipped 2 times. They had totaled the car out.
Oh boy, I hope you were not in the car.
Oh, I was in the car. It was me and my girlfriend.
Well, how are you doing?
We doing better. Everything just Feeling better,
Okay.
physically and mentally.
Well, this fine is a bit much, dude. You know it's $695.
Yes, I know.
So were you able to pay that in 2 weeks, or do you need a longer period of time?
I probably pay it in 2 weeks.
If you're not sure, I can give you a longer period of time.
That's the thing. I'm on probation already, so I'm trying not to get on probation.
Well, I can place you on probation, but you have up to 29 days to pay this, and your probation will end automatically. Do you think you can have it paid in 29 days?
Yeah, I could do it in 29 days.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I got you.
I know you got me, but can you take care of this in 2 weeks? I mean, in 29 days.
Yes, I can.
Okay. It's my understanding you're entering a no-lo plea. Is that correct?
Yes.
You understand about entering into the no-lo plea, sir, you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes.
And do you also understand about entering into the plea that you're waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Are you entering into the plea freely and voluntarily?
Freely.
All right, sir, the fine amount is $695. You will be placed on probation for 12 months. But again, if this is paid within the first 29 days, your probation ends automatically and you will not have to pay any monthly supervision. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Now, the flip side of that is if you stay on probation and or violate, you can come back to court and your probation can be revoked. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you have any questions you'd like to ask me?
No, that's everything.
All right. Ms. Payton, he will be placed on probation for 12 months, pay only. The fine is $695.
Got it.
Young man, have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes.
Can we confirm that his information is in there? And if not, can you just repeat your email address just to be on the safe side?
Yeah, can you repeat it, sir?
CM Willis 337 at gmail.com.
You said 337?
Yes.
All right, gotcha. Thank you.
All right. You will receive your plea form and your probation information through your email by close of business tomorrow, sir, okay?
All right.
All right, good luck to you. You can disengage. Chrome Wood.
I'm here, Jan.
How are you, Mr. Wood? What is your plea to the following two closely charged, sir?
No-lo.
Is he eligible for a no-lo plea?
He is.
All right, Mr. Wood, you understand that by entering into the plea that you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
And sir, you also understand that by entering into the plea that you're waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Sir, are you entering into the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And do you believe it is in your best interest to enter into the plea?
Yes.
How old are you?
20.
All right, and what are you doing now? You working? You in school?
I'm in school, sir.
Where are you in school?
Middle Georgia State University.
All right. And what's your classification there?
I'm doing
Freshman, sophomore, junior, senior.
Say that again, sir.
Are you a freshman, sophomore, junior, or a senior?
I'm a freshman, sir.
Okay. And so this is your first semester, your freshman year.
Yes, sir.
How you like college?
It's all right.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Drew High School, but I dropped out and went to Perry.
Okay, good for you. So what are you thinking about studying while you're there at Middle Georgia State University?
I'll be studying criminal justice.
And what are you planning on doing with a criminal justice degree?
I'll do either ATF or do the Secret Service.
Okay, good for you. Well, this was an accident. Are you okay?
Yes, sir.
The person you hit, are they okay?
Yes, sir.
Was there any bodily injury?
No, sir.
So here's a recommendation. The fine for this is $200. Okay? I don't mind zeroing out the fine if you come back in June and do not have a grade below a B on your report card. Which one do you want to do?
Because I was saying I'm not good at English. right now.
All right, then we're gonna do the grades.
Yeah, we can try to do the grades.
No, we ain't gonna try to do the grades. We're gonna do the grades. You know, every now and then, dude, you just gotta step up, don't you?
I'm not good with English.
I know, but you speak just fine. There are tutors down there at Middle Georgia. You know that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just find a tutor. I'm gonna see you back here in December.
Okay.
No grade below a B. Now, what classes do you have right now?
I have math 101. It's math and English, and also perspective arts.
You have math, English, and what else?
Perspective arts.
What is it called?
Perspective arts.
Perspective arts?
Yes, sir.
What's that about?
Basically just art. I mean, we're learning about the little paintings and stuff like that.
About the various Renaissance periods?
I guess.
Let me tell you something about that art thing, dude. Okay? Let me just say this to you. That is a very good industry for you to involve yourself in. I'm just gonna say that to you. You do a little Bitcoin or anything like that?
Do I know anything about it?
Yeah.
No, but I heard of it, but I don't.
You've never heard of Bitcoin?
I heard of it, but I don't know how to do it or anything.
Do you have any investments?
No.
I want you to start thinking about investment and think about art as one of your investment mechanisms. Just think about it, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna see you, so you got math, English, art, and what else?
Just math, English, and art.
So you got 3 classes.
Yes, sir.
Now you know you can't drop no classes when I see you in December.
It's also support classes, but I don't think they're the same class.
What is
It's
the support class?
It's the same English and math.
So how many total classes do you have?
In total, I want to say 6. It's 5 of them.
Okay. When I see your grades in December, I want to see grades for 5 classes.
Yes, sir.
And if there's no grade below a B, you don't have to pay a fine. If there is a grade below a B, you're gonna pay the fine, and I'm still gonna make you go to next semester and not make a grade below a B.
Okay.
And you and I are gonna talk a little bit about that art thing when we reconnect in December.
Okay.
Okay? I want you to start paying attention to visual art around you. Sculptures, paintings, things like that.
Yes, sir.
Just pay attention to it, okay?
Yes, sir.
See if you like abstract, or do you like things that show more of a picture or a figure. See if you like colors, see if you like black and white, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You know, every now and then you gotta get into something different to up your game a little bit. You know that, don't
Yeah.
you? Yeah, we always want to up our game, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, think about that. Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, sir.
All right, can we confirm that, Ms. Payton?
Yes, we have it.
So, Mr. Wood, I will see you in December. You're part of the university system, so I'll make it the 2nd or 3rd week. You are coming home for Christmas, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
All right, then. Well, I will see you on a Zoom call in December, okay?
Yes, sir.
You will receive everything through your email by close of business tomorrow, all right?
Okay.
You have any questions you want to ask me?
I was about to say, if I did have the $200, can I be able to pay it? Like,
you can pay it, but you still not gonna make a grade below a B.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can go ahead and pay it, but still no grade below a B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No,
okay.
That wasn't anyways.
The court doesn't particularly want your money, but if you'd like to give $200, send it in, but I still want to see your report card in December.
Okay.
All right, any other questions?
No, sir.
All right, dude, you take care of yourself.
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.